Alright guys, sometimes all you need to spice up your video is just cool fonts like this. Alright, so let me teach you how to create a cool font. Okay, so the first thing you do is to go to text. When you go to your tab, then you type in something. Let's click on add text. So let's say I want to write, because the title of this video is 5 creative concepts to master creative editing. So I'm going to put it at the top. I'll break the text. I'll tap on it, double tap on the screen so that I'll be able to edit or correct whatever I made wrong. You can see I'll bring the editings down so it will be like this. So I can come to style. I'll choose the kind of font I want. Network. Okay, so I'll come to style. Let's use this style. Size. You can select more styles that you like. Okay, so that's it for this. Now for the concept I want to teach you about, being creative about your font, you come to add text. Then you edit the text you want. Let's just put creative. Like I want that word people to know, oh, the things you'll be learning in smartphone video editing too is creative concept. So I've typed creative concept. The next is for me to go to animation. So when I'm at animation, I'm going to choose this under the in animation. My network is loading. Let's see. Under the in animation, we are going to click something to make, you can see we have in, we have out, we have loop. So under this in, we'll look for spin in 2. You can see you read among everything you're seeing here. So you scroll down until you see spin in 2. Can you see this is spin in 1? You continue scrolling down. Now we have spin in 2. So you tap on spin in 2. It's going to load because you know it makes use of data. So it's going to load. Now
want to take your video edit.
Can you see the spin in 2 has come? So you now increase to 27 seconds. Let's see. You increase to 27 seconds. Yeah, you increase to 27
want to take your
seconds.
video editing skills
Can you
to
see
the
how
next
scattered
level?
it is? Now, the next thing you can now do is to go to your house animation and look for blur to the left. Look for blur to the left. Can you see we have blur to the left here? The text did not come out finished, but in your own phone it might come out finished. This is blur to the left. So you wait for it to load and it will apply. So once this comes out, you see that the result of the text will be interesting. So with this, you can use it as a creative way in introducing something when you want to do your video edits. There are many more things I will be teaching you about this concept.
To the next level.
So let's play it now.
Want to take your video editing skills to the next level.
Can you see? So you do this next. All right, guys, so let's try another design method of text that can be so cinematic and just fun kind of text. Okay, creative way to just do your text to make your work beautiful. All right, or your videos come out fly. Okay, so let me call it smart text effects, like different kind of smart text effects, just like the one we did earlier. Now let's try another one. So the next one we can try is this. You come down to, like, you would have written something. Let's say you come down to your text, then you type whatever text. I want to write smartphone. No, let me write video editing this time around. So I tap on the screen and I'm going to write video editing. So like this, then I'm going to choose the style or the font design that I want it to be, because CapCut makes use of that. I can see everything is loading, so we have to wait a bit and allow it load. Let me see. Under the font, still loading. Let's go to styles. So we can choose this. Okay, so let's see if the font will show now. There's internet connection. I've not off my data. Alright, so I think it has opened up finally. Yeah, we now have it under the loop. Okay, so now you look for this one we call the gushing, like something is rushing out. Do you understand? So all these fonts, all these animations are meant for you to be creative about. Okay, depending on whatever concept you want to create, just be creative in using any of them. So now the one I'm teaching you here is the gushing. You click on the gushing, you wait for it to load. If your network is bad, just on your flight mode and turn it on back so that the data can start functioning well. That's what I did. So I'm waiting for it to be effective. Now this is the gushing. Can you see how the video editing is gushing out? Like it's going from one to different layers. Do you understand? So now to make it spread all over your video, just duplicate it. Okay, and you can also make it fast, you can make it slow, depending on how you want the gushing out of whatever text you use to look like. Okay, so yeah, you have to be creative depending on whatever you're doing. Do you understand? So I don't want to give you a particular number for it. Okay, so let's test it at being slow. Can you see how it came out? It was very slow. So I moved it to 22.1 seconds, and this is how it turned out to be. All right, I ended up leaving it at 0.7 seconds, so it's not too fast, it's not too slow, it's moderate. Okay, so the next thing I did after doing that is to drag my text. That is, depending on the length of the concept you are creating it for. So I shortened this clip by deleting the other part I don't want, just because I'm using this as a tutorial. So I drag the text. You can see I tapped on it and I drag it to the end of the video, because I want it to be to the end of the video. And if you don't want to drag, you can just swipe around these icons below and you see long lasting. You click on it and it will do like that. But in case you are trying to use it and it didn't come up, that's why I say just drag. Okay, now the text is like this, and I realize as it's coming out, it's not getting to some parts of the video, like it's not full on all the areas of the video. So what I did was that after playing it and watching it on how it's displaying. So then I duplicated it. So all I did was that I just tap on the text, and these icons below you see duplicate. Just tap on the text. Once you tap on the, you all these tools down here, you see duplicate, so you duplicate it. And when you duplicate it like this, then you can now arrange it, put one up and make the other one down, so that it fools the whole screen. So let me play it for you and you see how it's coming. And you see no section of the video is not having that edit. So I drag the down part to come down a little bit, so that at the bottom end here it's also displaying, but it is optional. That doesn't mean that you should duplicate it. Depending on where you want the concentration of the text to be, that is where you should put the first text. Okay, all right. So when you are done, export this particular clip. This is not the end of it though, just export it. The next thing you'll be doing is to import that particular clip into the editing app again on a new page, like a new project, for a new project. Okay, when it's saved like this, now click on close. Like you close this page, then you go back to new project and import this particular video we just finished editing as the new project. Okay, just tap on new project and bring that particular video we exported just now. As you can see, it is the last video I just had. So you click on add, then it will import as a new project. Alright, now that the video is already imported as a new project into the editing space, then you click on add overlay. Okay, add overlay to bring in the video that was not edited, that is the blank video. Do you understand? This particular video we added video editing to the original video of this particular size. So the first thing you do is that when you cut and split your video that you wanted to use for the concept, save that video as the original before you now do this particular edit by adding your text and choosing the Gaussian loop. Do you get? So once you are now done, it will be easier when you want to do the second step, which is bringing in this particular video you have already added your text, that is the Gaussian loop effect on it, then add your overlay as the other plain video without the text. I hope you get what I just explained. Okay, so now let's continue. Alright, so here is my plain video. Can you see it? It is rhyming with the particular old video that has the text. That's why I say you should bring in the same video type in a new format. Okay, so now I'm now going to click on auto removal, so it removes the background of this video for me. Do you get? It removes the background of this video, and once that is done, you can now add maybe your audio, anything just to enhance the video, or maybe you add your color gradings, your filters, anything. But this is how you get the concept. So the text will be displaying at my back simply because I have removed the background of the overlay video I brought in, but because it is rhyming with the first video that we wrote the text, it made it easier. So the next thing is for me to save and export and share my media to my platforms. All right.